And the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome to what we affectionately known as the unofficial fifth major, the John Deere Classic. Opening round coverage right now. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey, alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam. It's great to have your company on 2K Sports, but following all the action out on the course is Henny Koyak and McCarthy. Let's get out to the action. Oh, Rich, how good's this day going to be? It's exciting. I can feel it in my veins already. Our featured player has a rivalry brewing with another one out on the course. But before we get into that, please take us through this course.
You know, look, it's a good track. I wouldn't call it a great track, but listen, that's not why the players are here. The players are here for the environment. Deere companies, they do all kinds of things for the players, like the big dig, and then you get to putt with this big machine over by the 9th green. I mean, it's just fun. And players want to come here with their families. This is such a great attended tournament, and they make it user-friendly. There's going to be a lot of birdies out there. If you get on the wrong side of the fairways or you short side yourself in some places, you're going to find some issues. But I'm telling you what, soft conditions, not a lot of wind. Man, this place is so much fun to play, especially when you're playing well.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. The par 5 awaits here, but so does an opportunity. Take full advantage.
You want to cut the corner as much as possible to shorten your second shot on this par 5. Should you do that, a very straightforward second shot will set up birdies and eagles all day long. Find the trouble off the tee, and you'll find trouble on the rest of the hole. Don't fool yourself.
The second hole at TPC Deer Run, Rich, really gettable for the players.
Most players will go for this green into Luke. Knock it on, can easily make birdie, maybe an eagle. Get a little careless, missing to the left or the right from the green. Pars and bogeys are had as well.
And there is a golf shot. Look at this.
That'll work. Pin high. And Henny, what kind of a lie has he drawn?
Andrew, I'm standing over it, and I don't even know how I would play that.
Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. That's a great putt to make, especially for an eagle. And as we head to the next, it's Tiger on top of the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the third hole.
Par 3, 183 yards back up the hill. A blind tee shot, but a simple tee shot all in all.
Opting for the 5-iron. That should set up another chance. 7 feet to the cup. Tiger Woods back in his familiar spot, currently in the lead as we head to the next tee. Let's go to the fourth. It's a par 4.
Par 4, 448 yards, sweeping dogleg left to right, big tree in the middle, missed that, and you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
Oh my, that was launched. Well, Rich, you're one of the rare people to have ever beaten Tiger Woods in his prime. In fact, I think he held all 4 major trophies when you beat him there at Hazeltine in 2002. But you got 1 up against him, but he got 100 up against everyone. Well, what was it like playing against the legendary Tiger Woods?
It's almost hard to describe, Luke, because, you know, he had this following that was unlike any other. And you knew when you were playing with him that of the 30,000 people that were following his group, 29,998 were rooting for him because
your wife and her friend were following you.
But even sometimes they were probably cheering for him as well.
And they were kind of looking at you, watching him as well. I'll never forget playing with him in Chicago one year. We both made the cut on the number. I was ecstatic. He would not so much. And we get to the tee, and it must have been 8:30-ish in the morning. I mean, it was still fairly early doors. And I walk up to the first tee, and I knew what it was going to be like. But the stands behind the tee box were packed. Both sides of the fairway were jam-packed. And I just walked up, and there's probably, I don't know, I'm going to say 500 people in the stands behind the first tee. And I walk up, and really loudly I go, "Hey, glad you're all out to come watch me play golf today." And they all laughed. I mean, they all laughed in unison because, like they're looking through their thing. Like, who is this guy again?
TPC Deer Run, Rich, is full of forced carries, and the fifth is no different.
I love the second shot. Should you find the fairway, you have a very simple shot down the hill where you can see the entirety of the green. You will go flag hunting with your second at the fifth.
And he's safely on the green. This is the major champion, Matt Fitzpatrick now. Oh, that's a lovely shape shot. They caught it really clean out of the rough. This one could work. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You can be positive with this because it's up the hill and moving left to right.
Let's come off the blade beautifully.
You rotten thing.
And finishing this hole with a tap-in putt. And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next. The sixth is a par 4.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, make your birdie.
Well, Rich, I never went to university, but Tiger Woods has basically been my thesis. The young man's 18 days older than I am, and it has been an absolute privilege to witness his greatness. What are some things that stand out for you in the legendary Tiger Woods?
I just think it's, I mean, you just look at the history of what he's done, where he's won, the number of times, doing the impossible and doing it right in front of your eyes, like a magician, kind of going, well, wait, how did that happen? No, that can't be. And yet, time and time again, I'll never forget, I think it was the second time I'd ever played with him. It was actually funny enough. I was playing with him because I beat him at the PGA Championship in '02. Well, we go to the Grand Slam of golf, and it's the second round, and he's beating Justin Leonard, Davis Love, and myself by like 100 shots after, 24 holes or something like that. I mean, he was just running us over. And we get to this par 5, and it's right back in the teeth, and I just absolutely busted drive out there. He hits one about 30 by me. I have to lay up, obviously, and the pin is kind of back right, water all the way in the front and to the right of this green. And he pulls out driver, hits it off the deck to about 6 feet, and I just kind of sit there and look at my caddy, and I go, how come you didn't tell me to hit that shot? And he just starts laughing, like, we don't have that shot there, Rich. And it's just like I couldn't believe what I saw. I mean, normally you think he's going to hit out to the left or lay it up or this and that. He just takes driver and just whips this sucker right into the heart of the green about 6-10 feet away, whatever it was. And I'm just like going, I mean, it was really hard getting the grass out of my teeth because my jaw was just scraping along for so far walking down that fairway. I mean, that's one small fragment of the many stories people can tell you about what it was like to witness him playing in person when he was at his best.
Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
Par 4, every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club. What a gargantuan tee shot.
playing this shot from around 120 yards. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. A good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
It looks like this putt will be moving to the left.
Just a short putt remaining here. And a very familiar sight. Tiger Woods on top of the leaderboard. Hole number 9 is a par 4.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
That one's heading down Broadway. Rich, every time we get the chance to wax lyrical about Tiger Woods, you think, how else can we sing his praises? How can we eloquently describe one of the greatest careers in the history of sports?
Luke, I don't know how you say anything more about Tiger that hasn't been said or written or shown. I mean, if you look at the history books, his name comes up a lot. And for good reason. You know, the numbers are astounding. The major victories are astounding. You know, this guy, it wouldn't surprise me if a spaceship came down and he decided to just walk on it and fly back to his home planet. He's just otherworldly like that. And the way that he's gone through his entire career and time again produce when you think, well, no, he can't do this again. Well, okay, yes, he can. It's phenomenal. I just got to say that I am so privileged to have played against the man, beat him once. I made it count, however, but I mean, just to play in his era was, I tell stories about it for my end of days.
Ooh, staying aggressive, going for the green. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
John, have you got a good read on this one?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's going to move right to left.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Well, there's some real momentum with this player coming off an eagle at the last.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. Needs this one to kick right. Yep, that shot's safely on the green. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
That's a good-looking putt, that. So close. A par putt awaits. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Now 7 shots behind after that. Now teeing off on the 12th hole.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
to be going with the 5-iron. Yeah, that was a safe play. Setting up here with a very long putt.
Looking pretty good.
This is tracking. Oh, what a bonus. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Well, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. And he's down there. You got a read?
This looks like it's going to go left.
That's disappointing. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This for par.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And that is a very familiar sight for Tiger Woods on top of this leaderboard. Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he? Time for the second shot here at the 13th.
Oh, this wind really starting to get up. That was well managed.
It's just about 3 feet away. Well, would have been nice to get the birdie, but a par never hurts. Okay, let's head to the next. Trailing by 7 after that hole. We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole.
Par 4, 357 yards. Almost every player in the field will be giving it a whirl. Knock it on, and you could be rewarded with an eagle too.
Good shot there, Beamer. Standing over his second shot. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt. That's a lovely looking stroke. You've got to like the look of this. And makes it. What a bomb. Let's get back to it, shall we? This putt is from 14 feet. John, what's the line on this putt?
I think this putt's going left to right.
Oh, so close, but an easy par. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Currently, it's Tiger Woods leading this tournament. The finish at TPC Deer Run is full of birdie opportunities and some low scoring to be had, Rich. This 14th hole is certainly part of that lineup.
Par 4, 456 in length from the back tee. Must find the fairway off the tee shot to have any hope of finding the green in 2. Large trees line the right and left-hand side of the fairway.
From about 100 yards. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Oh, that was so close to going in. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. The 16th is a par 3.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
great ball striking. It's a thing of beauty.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And that should secure the par on this one. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Welcome to the par 5 17th hole.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
Playing from around 210 yards here.
Guys, this could go.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. Oh, what a putt. And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top. If you want to win at TPC Deer Run, you've got to successfully navigate this challenging final hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
Is this one going to go down? Well, that'll set up a birdie bid, Rich. He's got this putt to break inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. And that round is now in the books. So, after the opening round, and a pretty solid one at that, this player still finds himself a fair way off the pace.
Yeah, a good round, a decent round, but nothing spectacular, and that's why they're...
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome into the Quad Cities. It's round 2 of the John Deere Classic. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam, and it's great to have you with us. Taking a look at the leaderboard and the position of our featured player. And it's a story that really isn't spoken about as much on tour, but it should be a nerve-wracking day ahead for our player.
And you just know what that cut is going to be. And right now they're on that number. They've got to go out there and pretty much play mistake-free to get around to the final 36 holes.
We head down to the first tee now. Taking on this approach now from a pretty similar spot.
Yes, and let's hope it's not a similar result as yesterday.
Handy effort, that one. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Now at 11 under for the event. And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee.
Par 5, players will be looking for the opportunities to make 4 here, but if they're out of position, 6s come on you quickly.
Playing this shot from about 230 yards out. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using the big muscles to get it home in two there.
Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Well, if he holds this, it'll be a solid 19-footer.
Giving this one plenty of space on the left.
Ooh. Just a short putt remaining here. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. We find ourselves on a par 3 here.
Par 3, just 183 yards back up the hill. Semi-blind tee shot.
And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Oh, I like the look of this. Could it go in? Super shot, that.
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
Currently 13 under for the event. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
Par 4, 448 yards, sweeping dogleg left to right, big tree in the middle, missed that, and you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
Nothing like a bit of momentum here, Rich. This one's going for another birdie.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
Now, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
Ah, the birdie just slides by. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Sitting at -13 for the tournament. And as we move to the 5th, it's a par 4.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Going with the pitching wedge here. That should find the surface. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. 9 feet to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
And that should secure the par on this one. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, and make your birdie.
Just off the fairway in the first cut.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
I think he's caught that one quite nicely.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
Ah, it's disappointing. So close to a birdie. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage. Hole 7, and it's a par 3.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
Going with the 5-iron here. This one's going right at the pin here. Okay, that'll work. These putts really add up at the end of the day, right on 12 feet. And he's down there. You got to read?
I've had to read this a couple times because there's a subtle last-minute break at the end. It's going to go left.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. On the tee now with the par 4 8th.
Par 4, every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club. That is right down the sprinkler line.
Playing from 110 yards out. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
Second shot here on the 9th.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
And this putt to move to 15 under par. John, have you got a read on this one?
Well, this putt is going to go down the hill, take a turn to the right. Let's see what happens.
Ooh. Just 3 feet to the cup. And well holed. Let's move on. All right, Rich, 9 holes down, 9 to go, and it is cut day. This position looks precarious for this player.
Currently, they are well below the cut line. It's going to take an awful lot of hard work and certainly a bit of luck to see them make it on in the weekend. They're going to have to dig deep if they want to stick around.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. He's setting up for his second shot.
Okay, aggressive play, going for it.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is looking like 37 foot.
This one's for birdie. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And it's a one-stroke par for our leader over the field. Here we are at the 11th, a par 4.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
That was wonderfully done. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt back up the hill, moving to the right.
Good speed. Gotta like the look of this one. Oh, so close. Well judged. Par putt coming up here. Job done. Let's head to the next. Currently 15 under par for the event. This hole is a par 3.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
Just putting on a ball striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
Nicely done. And Matty Fitzpatrick now setting up with this look. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Ooh, just skimmed the hole, that one. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Trying to get to 17 under the card with this putt. And he's down there. You got a read?
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Now 8 shots back after that hole. On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole.
If you feel brave, you can certainly take driver out, but I suspect a lot of players will lay back with an iron, giving himself a short yet simple second shot. A birdie here is a must if you want to win.
Time to step into the bunker now. Oh, right by the hole. An opportunity for a birdie here. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Now 7 shots behind after that. Now on the tee of a long par 4. Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. Second shot here on the 15th.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
That's a great shot here at the 15th and sets up a look for birdie.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Finds himself in a share of 11th place on the leaderboard.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. This one is right down the pipe. Oh, just snuck over the edge there. This putt to move into a tie for 9th. And in it goes. He's in a share of 9th place. Standing on the 17th, it's a par 5.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
Great shot. Oh, that is brilliant. Look at this one.
With this wind, that's a thing of beauty.
Here is his 4th. Oh, that's all class.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. So close. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400 plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
He's currently tied for 9th. And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
Not bad. Setting up this approach now from a similar spot to yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet.
Starting this one way out to the left. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played.